All right, yeah. So this is a story that came out of my city, Richmond, VA, just about a month ago. It was a raid, man. It was a raid um on a smoke shop, just a regular smoke shop, seemingly that sells, vapes, roll ups, all your products, right? All your smoking products, right? They sell all of that, but they found something else in there, right? They found something else, and this is something that's going on a lot in my city right now, Richmond, VA. So let's watch this video, and then I'll give y'all my thoughts on it.
Accurate forecast in the first 8 minutes. 8 News starts now.
I am a little leery about what might be in the future.
Tonight, a newly opened smoke shop in Richmond's East End forced to close after police raided it, finding pounds of marijuana inside. You're watching 8 News at 11. I'm Eric Phillips.
I'm Heather Hope. 8 News reporter Victoria Lucas went out to the area and joins us live in our studio now with these details. Victoria, good evening.
Eric, Heather, good evening to you. It was the Gas City Smoke Shop located right on Fairmount Avenue. Police say they were following up on an initial investigation when they raided it. It all ended with 2 men in cuffs.
They opened the door and went in, took a couple of people out in handcuffs.
Richmond police raiding the Gas City Smoke Shop in the city's East End. Michelle Williams shares the same landlord owning a nail salon next door and says they had just opened shop 3 months ago.
They just popped up and opened up.
Authorities say detectives were following an initial investigation. Early Wednesday morning around 9 o'clock, they executed a search warrant. Detectives finding more than 22 pounds of marijuana, along with several products containing THC. Police arrested 2 men, one they say who's not involved, the other 27-year-old CD Ahmad Busat of Henrico County.
It makes me a little uneasy because I don't know what to expect of what's going on next door,
Officials couldn't confirm if Busat was the owner of the shop. Williams finding a gaping hole in front of the business, a brick inside, and glass on the ground the morning after.
One guy was fleeing, and he had about 3 trash bags full of stuff.
Police have yet to confirm if there was a break-in or looting of any kind.
It's unfortunate because, everybody suffers, really. Landlord, he has to put up new glass. He's got to find a new tenant.
And Busat has been charged with possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. Police say this investigation remains ongoing, so stick with us as we await more details on this. Live in studio tonight.
My bad, my mic was muted, but wow, man, you get raided and then robbed, right? Back to back, like the night after. You get raided for 22 pounds and a bunch of products. And, weed is supposed to be legal now, VA, but you do need a license to be able to sell it. And the way the licenses has been going, it seems like I think they're about to give out some, but I think they're selling them for like 4,000, which for these smoke shops, that shouldn't be a lot. But for the type of stuff that he has in this video, I don't think he's going to even be able to sell that stuff legally, because the places that you can go right now, Virginia, that have it legally, they're following like all the rules. I think it has to be like a certain level of THC, it has to be packaged and distributed a certain way. It's basically got to be like medical stuff, right? Which a lot of people don't like that stuff, or at least that's what I've heard from the people that have been to the actual legal shops that aren't getting raided. So right now it's like a big thing to have, and I'm not gonna like give any locations out because I feel like that's basically snitching right there. But there are a lot of locations in this city that are, smoke shop, and also they have the product. Now, I'm hoping they're being smarter and not having 22 pounds in the fucking back room. That's crazy. If you're doing this right now and, you are jeopardizing your legal business with doing illegal stuff, at least don't have 22 pounds in there. Just, keep a couple ounces at a time in there, and you're good, right? You're good. Police come in and they take that. At least it's gonna be a little slap on the wrist compared to this. Like this, I think they're gonna try to treat this as a felony. But it's an interesting time with that we're in VA, to where it's not all the way legal. It's supposed to be legal, but you know, how you sell it and how you distribute it is important. We do have pop-up shops here all the time. And like I said, like it's not even just the smoke shops. There are restaurants now that just used to be the chicken spot, and that's the chicken spot, and they sell the trees in there, right? They're selling them trees in there. They got the gas also. So, like I said, it's an interesting time, and this is like common knowledge now. So that's how these places are getting rated. Like all of the guys that I know that still like smoke a lot. Me, I don't really smoke often anymore, really not much at all. All the guys that I know that do though, they go to a store, a regular store now. Like nobody really just supporting their local plug that much anymore, and it's crazy because most of the people who own these stores are kind of like those Middle Eastern type of immigrants type of people, and they you know, they have the stuff in there. I've heard they have good stuff. It's not bad product, so people are going, and prices aren't bad. And from what I heard, most of these stores, it's not black people, is what I'm saying. It's not black people, it's not white people. It's mostly just like the Middle Eastern people, and a lot of them are getting away with it. But it's just going to be interesting to see if there are going to be more raids going on. Hopefully this guy, I mean, he's just selling weed, right? He's not harming nobody. So hopefully he gets off, you know, with a little slap on the wrist or maybe nothing at all. I seen a guy, because apparently in VA you can only grow like 6 plants in your house. It was a grow that got busted like I think a year or two ago, and that guy had like a few hundred plants, and he got like a slap on the wrist. So you know, hopefully they don't go too hard on this guy. Like I said, he's just selling trees. I mean, the worst thing he's doing is slowing people down and mellowing them out. So to me, it shouldn't be like being policed this much to where they're raiding these places. But hey, these people, hey, if you're doing that, I would say don't jeopardize your legal business. Just try to make a few extra bucks on the side. Like, do it the right way if you want to do it. And I know a lot of people don't want to do it the right way, because not only the THC levels are going to be regulated, but also the what am I thinking about? The THC levels are going to be regulated, but also the taxes. The taxes, I heard, are so high that, you know, I hear they're selling ACE or whatever you want to call it for $20-25 in these stores, and you could get good stuff for that. The people who are legally licensed, they're not going to be able to get away with that, just because they got to put that tax on there if they want to actually make a profit. So like I said, very interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments. As always, love y'all. I'm out. Talk to you later.